What's up, my Pearlies? It's your girl, Tasha Pearl, and we're back with another video. Hey, y'all. Ooh. It's been long overdue. It's a Glp1 update. Yay. What is this? Is this the second week? Going to the third week of January? Think so. All right. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So I'm refocusing, resetting my health journey now that the holidays is over. Still enjoying my life a little bit. I'm trying to scale it back a little bit. I want to see if I can reach get into my 200 even goal. So let's just talk about it. So going towards the end of the year, for the last 2 to 3 months of the year, I went up to 15. I went up to big 15. And like I told y'all in my previous GLP1 video that I posted, when I went up to 15, the only side effect I had, I was really tired and lethargic. But that's why I be taking them like on the days where I don't really have nothing to do the next day. So that's why my shot days is like Friday and Saturday now. Friday or Saturday, whichever day I remember to do it. So that's what I be doing. So other than that, it was cool. I felt like the 15 restarted. Me going up to the 15 restarted me dropping the pounds that I was retaining. It might have been water weight, inflammation, whatever. Because the holidays, y'all know we eat everything. Mac and cheese, you know, that dairy, whole inflammation. Water, I was drinking alcohol, you know. So all that holds inflammation, help you retain water. Eating salt, lots of salt, seasoning on the foods. Seafood, y'all know shrimp. That salt help you retain fluids and all that. But the 15 I got all the way back up to like 228, 229. Almost getting up to 230. So I was like, oh no, we gotta reel this back on in. So I did that. It started trickling me back down, which was good. Happy about that. But I started drinking my water like I'm supposed to again. Just doing everything I'm supposed to like I was before to kick it off. This year we're incorporating actually doing some type of workouts. I was doing a little walking here and there, but we're gonna tap in and get some things going. We definitely have to get some strength training. My job is supposed to move buildings next month in February, and it has a gym. So I go on site 2 days out the week, and we just gonna commit to going to the gym that way. At least doing strength training on those 2 days. So the 2 days I'm in office is going to be Wednesdays and Fridays. I really don't know how I'm going to feel about doing strength training on Fridays. But we just going to see. If not, if I have to make a trip up to the building 1 day out the week, on my days I'm not there to go to the gym and work out, so freaking me. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. So it's trickling me on back on down. So last week, I had some 10s left in the refrigerator I need to use before they expire. So your girl dropped back down to the 10 this previous Friday. Did it while I was at work in the morning. I brought my alcohol with me, swabbed my stomach, and hit myself right there. Boom. While I was at my desk. Put my cap back on the thing. Put my shot in the purse. That's why I got this one out the purse. I got to put it in my sharks container. I got this one out my sharks container. But this one out my purse, so I can put it in my sharks container. And I'm going to tell you, with the 10, besides what I'm eating, baby, I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom twice that day. TMI. Well, I was at work, y'all. But thank God the bathrooms are really clean at work. The cleaning staff is really clean at work. And, you know, on Fridays, sometimes, I mean, if you got to go, you got to go. Just go to a restroom where it's clean, baby. We got seat covers. I had my alcohol with me, so I would wipe the seat down if need to, put the seat cover down, handle my biz naive. You know, because my mama said, don't hold none of that stuff in. Let it out when it need to be let out, baby. And with this medicine, if I got to go, I'm going, because the gastric delayed emptying. And then I tend to be on Fridays. Sometimes I don't go straight home with my husband. So I was just like, look, we got to handle business while we're here at the building. And there don't really be nobody there on Fridays with us. But just letting y'all know, I be using the bathroom. I had to use the bathroom that day. And I had 2 electrolyte waters while I was there that day. I was drinking my electrolyte water, so I'm getting that back in the routine. So when I got on the scale today, was I 225? Yeah, when I got on scale today, I was 225. Yep. I remember. I got on scale today, 225. So we trickling on down. I got one more 10 left in my box. So I think I'm gonna do another 10 this week. I'm gonna do it the same way. I'm gonna bring it with me to work on Friday in the morning and do my shot. I did it in the belly. I went to my comfort spot, my comfort zone, and hit my stomach. Yeah, but I haven't done legs in a while. And I've been enjoying my little arm shots, which I never would thought that I would enjoy the arms, but it's real meaty. Now them thighs, I have to go inner thigh. I can't go top thigh. It be hurting. Too bad. But we trickling back on down. I want to be down 10 pounds by my birthday. So we already down a pound. We're going to count this pound. So I got 9 more to go. And my birthday is March 9th. So if 10 from, so I'll be 216. Hoping and praying that works. But you know, we're going to try to body comp. I'm going to be wearing that little waist trainer that I got. Do some walking. I got the dang TikTok stepper, but I need to get me a walking pad. I need to get the kettlebells. I didn't get those for Christmas. So it's just a lot that I need to do. Yeah, it's just a lot that I need to do, y'all. But I'm not gonna put my life on hold. I'm not gonna not enjoy my life. I'm not gonna not drink alcohol. I might drink a little wine. I might drink a little wine cooler. I might drink a couple shots here and there. It's a lifestyle change. It's for life. You know what I'm saying? But I don't drink all the time like how I used to. I don't eat fried foods all the time like I used to. I don't sit there and eat it all in one setting like I'm used to. So I'm deprogramming myself. I'm looking at something. My husband asked me what I want to eat. I don't know. But then he'd be like, okay, well, I'll make you some grilled chicken and green beans at the house. Yay! I get so excited. I just love it when he cooks me healthy food. So it's just like, I don't be wanting to eat out. Because a lot of times, going out to eat and then the food don't be good. And then you wasted your money. Be pissing me off. I'm not really into the fast food like that no more. I don't eat McDonald's. I might eat a little Whataburger every now and then. A little Burger King every now and then. And a little Popeyes every now and then. But baby, if you ask me, I'm still going to eat that Mike's chicken all white with the beans and the green beans seasoned so good. I'm going back to eating the green vegetable with every meal. But I'm definitely upping my protein. Yesterday, I had some St. Louis fried rice. I ate like 4 scoops out of that and had some wings. I ate my wings. I ate a few of my wings. Then when I came home, I ate the rest of my wings and I ate no more fried rice. Then I went to bed. I drank some water, went to bed. Boom! Down a pound for a week. You see what I'm saying? Self-control. Balance it out. I might have wanted to eat a little bit of rice. I said, no, I'm going to eat these wings. I'm going to drink this water, drink some more water, go to bed. Go to bed. You know, so, and I'm trying to work on getting more sleep. I'm going to work on that. I might need to add some magnesium into my repertoire, which I did used to take magnesium. But I'm trying to do it the natural way. I definitely need to take my vitamins. I'm going to start taking my vitamins. I want to get back to start taking my vitamins before I go to bed. But I know I can't take them B12 before I go to bed, so I have to take them in the morning. So it feels like I'm going to have to stick to taking my vitamins in the morning. Yeah. But I can take my multivitamin in the morning, but I can take my B12 in the morning and take my multivitamin at night, but it doesn't make any sense. I don't want to divide and conquer like it's making me take medicine. Also, with us being diabetics, if our cholesterol is on the border of the cusp, they're going to recommend us to be on high cholesterol medication. My doctor prescribed that for me when I first became a diabetic, and she did my blood work, and my stuff was on the borderline. I'm going to tell y'all the honest to God truth. I never took near one of them pills because I refused to. So it's on my medical record like I was taking it for no reason. Because I was just like, no. Because I don't want to add no more medicine to my repertoire that I have to take. I'm going to do what I need to do to lower it. So I cut out all the fried foods for a little bit. Well, the Manjaro, I couldn't eat nothing fried for like almost a year. I couldn't eat no dark meat for almost a year. So, that helped. And when I was going to see my doctor basically quarterly, and then even with my annual visit, I was letting her know, I was like, hey, I can't eat no fried foods. It made me feel, ugh. Hey, I can't eat no dark meat. Grew up on chicken legs. Love me some chicken legs. Like, what am I supposed to do? The white meat is a little expensive. So this journey is not easy. This journey it can be very much so expensive. Like now, my insurance changed from Blue Cross Blue Shield to Texas, and I have UAC. I had a UAC plan with a previous job in the past. Coverage for my diabetic stuff. Once I got on an injectable, all my stuff was covered 100% for free. I didn't have to pay my Texas sister. I didn't have to pay for my medicine. So I was hoping and praying we leaving Blue Cross it was gonna be like that with UAC, but I still gotta pay for my meds, unfortunately. And then my sensors are higher. And I'm going through, and I messaged my doctor to do a tier exception because you don't have a formulary to showing me which ones that's going to be tier 2. But the Dexcom and the Freestyle Libre is both coming under tier 3. So I told my doctor's office, I messaged into my chart, I said, hey, y'all need to do a tier exception. You're going to reach out to the prior stage department, do a tier exception because they don't have anything listed. I looked up at Google GCM monitors and I put each name of the ones that were in there. All the other ones is coming up non-covered at all. Like non-covered, excluded. Dexcom and Freestyle. Previously with UAC, with a UAC plan I had in the past, Freestyle was the one that was covered, the Dexcom wasn't. So I'm thinking, okay, I went with what Dexcom first did the PA, it was approved. But I was like, oh, the price is high. I said, the Freestyle must be the approved one. Boom, had them do an auth on that. Still showed that $85. Called in to UAC. I made about 4 or 5 calls to UAC from the beginning of the year. Today is what? What's today's date, y'all? Let me see on my phone. Today is the January 11th. Okay? Today is January 11th. From the 2nd up until last Thursday, I was making calls to UAC about all this stuff, what I got going on, what I need to be done. So, they've been prompt. They've been very helpful. My prior authorizations for my medicine and my Dexcom and my Freestyle Libre got approved in 24 hours. UAC can get those offs approved real quickly. And this is me getting them done at the beginning of the year. Because mind you, I already had a prior off with Blue Cross that was just approved in October. And it took them a minute, but I had to tell them what to do, how to do it. Don't forget not to send all my medical records. I had to file a grievance with Blue Cross Blue Shield in order for them to attach my medical records to my authorization because they talked about they didn't get the thing and I have to do an appeal. I said, no, I don't have to do an appeal. I'm not using any of my appeal rights for something that you could do. You needed the medical records, attach the medical records. And I got called on the weekend with that. Y'all got to advocate for yourselves. Don't let them insurance companies play with you because what they want you to do is give up. We're not giving up. We're going to fight the good fight. Okay? So, that's what I got going on. I'm trying to get the tier exception. I got my last little GCM sensor that will be going out this week on my arm from my previous insurance plan. So hopefully we can get that approved and squared away so I don't have to pay the $85. To check my blood sugars. Because I said in 2026 I'm going to do right. I'm going to get my sensors. I'm going to get them every month. I'm going to wear them every month. I'm going to do the right thing. They making it hard for me to do the right thing. Because it doubled in the price of what I had to pay. If I had to pay $40, $50, $45, and you'd have me pay $85 now. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like almost 50%. Like 50% more. Like almost 50% more. No, we're not doing that. And then I still have to pay for my medicine. Still. You're not giving me anything for free. I'm not getting nothing with a discount. Even going through the mail order, that wouldn't be no cheaper because then I can't use my coupon. So, I'm still choosing to stay locally and to make it more affordable for me. And I'm going to advocate for myself. I'm going to vouch for myself. I don't care. I got time every day to make sure that I get mine. Okay? I have my medical records to show that I was on following from the beginning. So I already did metformin. I don't have to do no step therapy. I'm not going through all that. So make sure, and I'm helping people, I'm telling them, make sure they attach all your medical records. At this point, I tell them they need to get your medical records from birth. So I said, get my medical records from 1985 all the way up to current, and you send it over to the insurance company. I make sure to write that in there because I don't know which, because at my facility with my care team at UT Southwestern, they have pharmacy techs that do the authorizations for the prescriptions. So the techs may not know what the medical assistants know. So I write in there, please attach all my original medical records from when I was originally diagnosed, because if you put my current A1C I'm not categorized as a diabetic. But I am a diabetic. It's just controlled because I have my GLP-1. So you're going to have to go all the way back up to when my stuff was 9, 10.1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You know, you're going to have to go back to the beginning. Okay? I've been maintaining, sitting in my little extra larges and still some larges. I do, as after the summer, I did notice that I started gaining a little weight after my Vegas trip because we tapping into the holidays. I vacation throughout the summer. So I'm trying to drop down again before I hit my trip. So I'm not doing no trip for my birthday this year. I said I'm going to save my time to do trips in the summer and go towards the end of the year. I want to do a cabin trip with my best friend and my god kids and my husband and whoever else want to come. So I got to get with her and see if we're going to plan that out. I got to get with her and see if we're going to figure it out. Also with my husband and his schedule will work. So we're going to try to figure it all out. Hopefully it'll work out in our favor. Hopefully. So we can do it for Christmas or maybe like the first week of January. Because I want to ski. I really just want to go so I can ski. I want to be outside for a little bit, wear my little jumpsuit, wear my little snow boots, get a couple pictures, ski down the slope, maybe fall and bust my behind one time or two. But yeah, that's my GLP-1 update. So week 1 and 2, week 1 and week 2 for the new year. My 3-year anniversary on the GLP-1 will be in February. We're going to celebrate that like we always do. Hopefully, I have good news and I'll be down some more weight. So we got 2 more weeks. So maybe, hopefully I'm down maybe 2 more pounds before the month over with. Fingers crossed. And what else? Yeah, we just gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep pushing, y'all. Live your life. Don't get mad because the scale goes up and down, especially as women. We have cycles, the hormones. Men can put a soda down and they're gonna lose 50 pounds. We can breathe some air and we done gain 15. You see what I'm saying? You don't compare your journey to nobody else. Like they say, I hate when people say slow responders. Baby, what is it? 0.5 to a pound to 1 to 2 pounds a week is healthy. Long as I get that information down, I feel the difference because my face don't be as fluffy. You know what I'm saying? My legs don't be as fluffy as puffy. And you know, as long as I do this and I'm still crossing these legs, I'm like, okay, we ain't too far gone. We ain't too far gone. We good. Once I'm not able to do that, then I'll be like, whoa, what we got going on? What we got going on? But get your steps in. I got a little off-brand smartwatch that can track my steps. My cousin gave me. I'm going to put it to use. Because I get points, cash points with my UHC. So I'm going to make my medical plan work for me. You want to pay me to have a smartwatch to track my steps? You want to pay me to track 14 days of sleep? You want to pay me for using the app? You want to pay me for doing the authorizations? You going to pay me for putting that? Okay, I'm going to take the money. You going to give me up to $300? We're going to try our best to get that $300. Y'all going to pay me? We're going to get the money. So I'm going to make it work for me. So let's get it to it. 2026 is our year to flourish and be great. Even if I don't get down to the 200, if I feel like and I like my body, the way it looks and the way I feel, that's what we're going with. We trying to live longer and be healthy. I don't even care about the aesthetics no more at this point. Going on 3 years, I just feel so much better. So much lighter. I'm living. I'm flourishing. And you know, I'm here to live my life and I got to enjoy it. I wish my mom was here to see her big, fat, juicy baby lose the weight and, you know, do really, really good and excellent, you know. She probably would be with me. We'd be like, girl, we finna go walking. We gonna go to the track, you know what I'm saying? Be my little walking partner, you know what I'm saying? Cause my mama had bad knees, baby. She only could do so much, you know what I'm saying? So, that was my girl. I miss her. My husband, he tried to, you know, do a lot with me as much as he can, but when your man work, let him work and make that money, baby. So I be trying to figure it out. And then, you know, my bestie live way far over this way. My sister worked 2 jobs, even though my sister moved back closer towards me. I saw her yesterday when she got off work. She came over here, picking some things before she go to Vegas for her first trip of the year. And she's on the journey too. So maybe I could get my sister to do a video and start making TikToks about her journey. But my sister worked 2 jobs. She really be tired, y'all. That girl be running the bag up. Cocoa money. But I helped her get on her GLP-1 journey. So if y'all have any questions or concerns, ask them down below. Hit me in the inbox. I'm here to help. We 20 minutes in. But that's my update. I'm sorry for the long video. But hey, GLP-1 cousins, I love y'all so much. I want to thank everybody in the community that has given me knowledge and dropped gems. And I'm still learning from y'all. And I'm still getting knowledge. And listen, I got my little core band group. Kim is the reason why I'm on it. Simply Kim. Thank you so much, Kim. I love you. I done got gems from Kima, Nurse Kima, which she's fit to be an MP in a little bit. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Charge Nurse Keisha, she went back to MP school too, I think. And then Miss Delante. Look. They going back getting these MPs. And I feel like they're gonna be helping us even more in the community because this is what they've been doing. So y'all have so many people. We got Chanel, you got Jay. It's so many people in the community. Find your people, find your tribe, and tap in and love on them and get the information. Let's help each other out. Let's not be around here bullying folks now. We ain't doing that. We're here to help each other. Everybody's experience is different. I don't want to argue you down about your insurance because every insurance is different to every job, baby. I just tell some people, hey, if you don't have weight loss coverage and you're going for the weight loss route, you're going to have something else to go with that's FDA approved. And attach your records and the proof and the data for that. But, like with my sister, she had to change her insurance to the higher plan that had the weight loss coverage in order for her to get her Zeppy. So, listen, I'm working with my dad. I got to see when he go back to see his primary so he can get it approved. But my dad is doing compound right now. See, sometimes we got to do what we got to do, okay? For the time being. But my daddy, he can get his stuff. He got sleep apnea and he got cardiac. If he could do Ozempic, he could do Ozempic. If he could do Zeppy, Mounjaro, Tirzepatide, he could do that. And whatever avenue y'all choose to get and whatever route y'all choose to do to get on your health journey to help you and love you, get your labs done, keep up with your work, keep up with your health. Health is your wealth. Don't put off going to the doctor. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I know sometimes it's hard for us when we don't have insurance, but even with your job, sometimes some jobs be having wellness clinics. Go get your blood pressure checked. Go get simple things done that you can get done for free. And then figure some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can't afford your insurance on this job. My sister worked 2 jobs. So, if she wasn't able to afford it on her primary job, she might have would have been her secondary job. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to figure it out. I might have to pick up a second job to cover my meds, to pay for my compound. So be it. It's just so many different routes and different avenues, y'all. So ask questions, join the community. Don't be afraid. Don't let nobody tell you this is the easy way out. Excuse my French and any other language that's bad. Ain't shit easy about this journey. Ain't shit easy about me paying double, triple, even more than what I was going to be paying with inflation with my groceries because I have to eat lean meats. I got to eat ground turkey instead of beef, beef is cheaper. I got to eat more white meat than dark meat because I only can eat a certain amount of dark meat before it started to make me feel woozy. I got to eat more fish, but I got to eat tuna or salmon or cod, a healthy white fish and not the farm raised fish. I got to eat wild caught fish. I got to eat vegetables, not from the can, but frozen or fresh. I got to go get vegetables every week. Ain't nothing easy about this journey. I got to motivate myself to do the right thing. Ain't nothing easy about this journey, baby. Ain't nothing easy. Ain't nothing easy about when I went up from 2.5 to 5 milligram and I had got sick and I had the explosions out my backside. Thank God I worked from home from that job, so I was able to handle my business. When I go into the 15, I went into the 15. Body aches and tired. Ain't nothing easy about that. So, ain't nothing easy over here. It ain't nothing easy about sticking yourself every week and making sure that you remember and conscious of doing what you need to do to keep yourself healthy and right. Okay? So, love yourself first and do what you got to do. And if somebody tell you it's easy, well, if you think it's easy, why don't you try it? Do you need some help getting it approved? Is that why you saying it's easy? Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't let nobody tear you down. But I love y'all, Pearlies. We finna be 25 minutes in. I said I was supposed to stop. I love y'all. next week. Next video. Bye.